Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Felda Egidia. I am from Management Logistics Class 4D, and today I would to explain about winners and losers, who gains and who loses from globalization. The background: globalization has opened markets and increased international trade. However, the benefits are not shared equally among people or countries. Some become winners, those who gain from trade, while others are losers who face negative effects. So does free trade really benefit everyone? Next slide is comparative advantage. Each country should specialize in producing goods where it is relatively more efficient. This leads to greater global output and mutual gains from trade. But national gains equal individual gains. Example: Country A exports textiles, textile workers benefit from higher demand and income, and Country B imports textiles, domestic factories close, and many workers lose their jobs. Next, the specific FACTORS model. This model explains how trade affects income distribution within a country. It divides production resources into three main factors. First, labor, mobile and can move between sectors. 2, capital, fixed or specific to certain industries. And the last is land, specific to sectors such as agriculture. Example: in an oil exporting country, energy sector workers and investors earn more as exports rise. Next, the HCKCHER-OHLIN model. The HO model explains why countries trade different types of goods. Each nation has a different endowment of production factors. First, labor-abundant countries export labor-intensive goods, and 2, capital-abundant countries export capital-intensive goods. Impact on income distribution. First, owners of abundant factors gain, winners. 2, owners of scarce factors lose, losers. Example: the U.S., rich in capital, exports technology, skilled workers, and investors benefit. Imports from China, which is labor-abundant, hurt low-skilled U.S. factory workers. Case study: the China shock. After China joined the WTO in 2001, its exports surged across global markets. Low-cost Chinese products flooded the world, especially in manufacturing sectors like steel, electronics, and textiles. This phenomenon, the China shock. Positive impact: consumers in developed countries benefited from cheaper goods. Negative impact: millions of manufacturing jobs disappeared in the U.S. The winners: consumers enjoy lower prices and a wider range of imported goods. Export-oriented industries gain access to larger markets and higher profits. Workers in export sectors see wage increases as demand rises. Developing countries attract foreign investment and technology transfer. Example: Indonesian coffee farmers benefit from rising export demand in Europe and the U.S. The losers: workers in import-competing industries lose jobs due to factory closures. Small and medium enterprises, SMEs, unable to compete with multinational corporations. Countries dependent on imports face risks to local industries and food security. Low-skilled labor in advanced economies displaced by cheaper foreign labor. Example: local textile factories in Europe struggle to survive against cheaper imports from Asia. Policy: IMPLICTONS. Since globalization creates both winners and losers, governments must adopt redistribution and adjustment policies to maintain fairness. These include: first, retraining programs for displaced workers; 2, temporary financial support or unemployment benefits; and last, targeted protection for strategic national industries. The conclusion is international trade enhances efficiency and drives global growth. However, the benefits are unevenly distributed, creating both opportunities and challenges. The key is to build a system of globalization that is inclusive, fair, and sustainable. Governments, businesses, and institutions must work together to help affected communities adapt and thrive. Okay, that's all my presentation. I think is enough. Thank you for watching and goodbye.